Hi Bruce, it's welcome back to Melbourne Opera after your wonderful success with Rossini's Otello, the Australian premiere. And it's great to have you now back and have expressed interest in directing Verdi's Macbeth for us.
Well, it's great to be back again.
What particularly drew you to doing Verdi's Macbeth?
I saw a production of it in Vienna when I was making a film there, maybe about 20 years ago, and I thought, this is a really great opera. Couldn't wait to see it again, but then I never did see it again. Nobody was doing it. So when you mentioned the idea of doing it, I became very excited because it is really a masterpiece.
Yeah, it's a fantastic piece, and we've got a particularly strong cast, I think.
Very strong cast, very fine vocalists, the whole lot. It's fabulous. Yeah. Great listening to them in rehearsal.
Yes, I have to break you out of a torpor every now and then. You're just transported into Verdi's wonderful world. Now, in your production, what are sort of your inspirations for the look and the feel of it?
Well, I thought a lot about it when we were first talked about it, and I even toyed with the idea of updating it and doing modern settings, which is so often done with operas these days. And then I thought, oh, maybe it's better to set it back where Shakespeare had the original, back in a rough, tough Scotland of the 11th century. And then I looked for some visual cues, and I saw the Orson Welles film version, which was done in the 1940s. And that was very raw and rough, and I thought, that's it. Do it in that Scottish castle setting. I mean, it's really brutal. Very hard one to update, actually, I thought. And most of the updated versions I've seen, I thought, at some point fell apart.
Yeah.
But so I think this original setting is exciting.
Yeah, we're lucky we've got a very large theatre, Her Majesty's, with a huge stage, so we
can put a castle in there.
Well, it's a rather epic set, isn't it? So we're having a lot of fun trying to get all these. There's a lot of different scene changes in it, but at the end of the day, so to speak, it all happens at night.
Most of the story is at night. That's true. It's dark and moody.
Yeah.
And outside there's a storm. There's a lot of lightning and thunder.
Yeah.
Thunder's going to sound fantastic. And yes, it's dramatic stuff.
Yeah. Now, since the Triumph of Ladies in Black, Bruce, which I think everybody loved it. It was a great film, terrific film.
I think I was proud of that film.
Yeah, so
it's about the other extreme from Macbeth.
Exactly right. Well, no, we've got Ladies in Black in Macbeth as well, come to think of it. But what have you been doing in the dreaded lockdown?
Well, I had commissions to write a couple of scripts for producers in America. That took a while. We're still trying to set them up. There's some other scripts that other people have written we're trying to set up. And I made a documentary film.
Right.
That's really filled in the lockdown so far.
So you're lucky, you were fortunate to be in Australia and not in your northern hemisphere.
Well, I was in England when it all started.
Right.
And then with my wife, we were in London, I was preparing a film. And as the situation was getting worse, after about a month, we were in our flat and I said, I think we better get out of here. And with difficulty, we managed to find flights back to Australia.
Yeah. Well, that was fortunate, I think, because as a result, we're, I think, one of the few opera companies in the world rehearsing large-scale Verdi operas at the moment. We were certainly the first opera company to get back on the stage with Wagner. It was pretty bizarre with Rheingold to have it confirmed that we were the only company in the world performing Wagner.
Well, yes.
At the time.
Well, Australia is one of the few countries where the terrible COVID thing has been minimal.
Yeah, so we'll keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's hope that continues.
Yeah, we're looking forward very much to this second collaboration with you, Bruce, and we hope there's many more. So think of what you want to do next.
Peter Grimes.
Anybody out there, send money. Bruce wants to do Peter Grimes.
Cenerentola.
Oh, well, now there's a good one.
Samson and Delilah.
Here we go, it's a long list.
Antony and Cleopatra by Samuel Barber.
We need an American plutocrat.
What a beautiful piece that is.
Okay.
Full of wonderful tunes.
Like Verdi's Macbeth.
Like Verdi's Macbeth.
Thanks, Bruce.